guys, welcome back. So today I'm brewing a test of a beer that I'm potentially going to brew at Pilot Projects in Chicago in April. So this is kind of a sneak peek of what I'm gonna do there. I'm taking my base pale ale recipe, which I've done with Amarillo and HBC 431, and I am testing it out with Medusa. I thought that would be a fun one to do as my first commercial brew. I'm really excited, very nervous, and hopefully it's good. So I'm only gonna do a 5-gallon batch today because, well, I think I might have enough kegs to actually get it in a keg, but we'll see. I have 2 kegs I actually have to transfer into today, so my keg, even though I just ordered 4 new ones, is like, my capacity is limited. I need to like get through some of this stuff. Doing a 5.5-gallon batch just to make up for true loss in the fermenter, which is 20.5 liters. And I'm starting out with about 7.5 gallons of water. It's already heating up in the Clawhammer, and that's 27.9 liters. Our strike temp is 158 degrees, mash temp 152 degrees, or 70 degrees and 67 degrees Celsius. And I definitely set my heat too high. Just realized that, so it's good that I'm telling you guys. I'm going to brew this under pressure, and I'm gonna do it in my brew built as soon as I transfer my lime lager out of it. I am switching up my yeast from my usual. I was doing my pale ales with the Hornindal Kveik, but this time I'm gonna try the Escarpment Labs Crispy. I've been really enjoying how clean it is, so I love a clean, lightly hopped pale ale that's just super easy drinking, on the verge of a blonde, but you know, just clean, simple, easy to drink, not super high alcohol. It's gonna be about like 5.6%. And wish me luck. So what's in this beer is 8 pounds of Pilsner, or 3.6 kilograms, 1 pound of Aromatic malt, which is 454 grams, and 1 pound of Caramel 10, which is 454 grams. That grain bill just tastes delicious to me. It's like sweet, but also like kind of fragrant. It's just like really great. And let's just get to it, I guess. It's so funny when you go from 10-gallon batches to 5-gallon batches. It's like, it obviously is half the amount of malt, but it just feels so little. I have something new to show you. If you saw my last video, you saw that I had been promised a milk cart, and I got a milk cart! Best Valentine's Day ever! So in true milk cart fashion, it fits a bucket. It actually fits I think it's like a 7-gallon Yakima Valley bucket. And then there's the mill, obviously, and it's screwed in. And also screwed in is the drill. And then this is the little plug. So once this is plugged in, all I have to do is hit that, and it'll turn everything on. Isn't that awesome? Thanks, Reed. All right, my mill's set at super fine flour status. I'm a little nervous to use this. It's a little powerful. Ooh, let's see. Look, no hands. Pretty sick. Wow. So good, baby. That prevented so much dust, it's kind of insane. All right, so now we can mash in, I think. Can we? We got 5 degrees to go. So I'm turning my heat down to mash temp, which is 152 or 67 degrees Celsius. And we're mashing in. All right, that's annoying. Oh, I need to put in a Camden tablet because, you know, LA. Okie dokie. So I'm only gonna do a 45-minute mash just because it's so fine. It's gonna happen really quick. So I'm gonna set my timer, let it chill, and I'll see you guys back here in 45 minutes. All right, our 45 minutes is up. Just letting this drain out a bit. Okay, so we have about 6.5 gallons here. What was our pre-boil? Our pre-boil is supposed to be 6.69. We're actually pretty close, and that's 25.3 liters. So let's take our, well, first I'm gonna turn up my heat just to get this guy going. And now let's take our pre-boil gravity reading. So our pre-boil is looking like 11.2 bricks, which is 1.047. Our pre-boil was supposed to be 1.048. Man, we're hitting it right on. So I set my mash efficiency at 85%. I believe that's what I did anyway. Yeah, I set it at 85%. It was actually 83%. So I'm slowly working this system in. I think I've almost got it. I guess 83 is like the perfection number. Honestly, we're about 6.69 for that boil volume, so I'm just gonna put that. It's looking like a 5.5% beer at this point. And I'll see you guys back here when I boil. Our first hop addition is Medusa at the 30-minute mark. And that's 1 ounce or 26 grams. And then we're doing a 1 5-minute addition at the, we're doing one 1 ounce or 26 gram addition at the 5-minute mark as well. So not a ton of hops, only 25 IBU, pretty low IBU pale ale, but I really like them this way, honestly. Brings out more of the malt. You know, you're not punched in the face with hops like a Sierra Nevada pale ale. I always find Sierra Nevada pale ales to be way more like an IPA than what I want in a pale ale. So that's kind of what I'm trying to make. And crossing my fingers still. All right, we are boiling. I will see you guys back here in 30 minutes when we do our 30-minute addition. All right, so we are at our 30-minute addition. I'm gonna measure out my first addition of Medusa, which is 1 ounce or 26 grams. Oh my gosh, this little Nalgene container is like exactly 1 gram. All right, so throwing this in my hop screen, and I'm gonna set a timer for 25 minutes, and then we can do our second addition. And I'm gonna just go ahead and measure this out. And we're all set. All right, it's been 25 minutes, so I'm gonna put in my second hop addition. We're at about 5 3/4, so should be good to go. And now I'm gonna hook up my chiller and get everything ready to stop. All right, my water is running. And Start this pump. All right, we're chilling. I'm gonna take my original gravity now. You can only do that when it's hot still, FYI. So it looks like our original gravity is 13 bricks, which means it's 1.059. And our original gravity was supposed to be 1.054, so we beat it by a bit. It says our ABV is going to be 6.2. That seems high. I think our post-boil kettle volume is a little lower than they anticipated. So how I'm going to pitch my yeast is I actually have a fermenter that has the crispy Escarpment Labs yeast in it, so I'm just going to pitch right onto that. I just transferred it out and took some of the like trub out from the bottom, but left a bunch of yeast in there. All right, this is 70 degrees now, so I'm going to turn off my pump and just pitch it right onto my yeast that's already in here. I love doing it this way. It's so easy. All right, well, that's about it. Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe as per the usual. I'm really interested to see how this turns out, because if it works, I'm going to brew it on a large scale. So you might be able to find it in your neck of the woods here eventually. I don't really know what's going on. So yeah, tune in for the review, and I'll probably let you know if it's good enough to brew then. See you guys next time.